Hi guys, it's me Teacher Gon. In our today's video, we will do the equation of parabola. Wherein basically, ang focus natin dito is to transform equations of parabola from general form to standard form. Again, our focus today is to transform or to rewrite equations of parabola from general form to standard form. So we have here two sets of equations of a parabola wherein this part are the general form of the equation of the parabola and this part are the equations in standard form of any parabola. So basically, explain lang natin. This one, these are the equations of x squared plus dy plus ey plus f is equal to 0. And then the general form or the standard form of this that equation is the quantity of x minus h squared is equal to 4p times the quantity of y minus k. And this one, you have y squared plus dy plus ey dx plus ey plus f is equal to 0. And we will transform it to the form the quantity of y minus k squared is equal to 4p times the quantity of x minus h. So without further ado, let's try transforming general form to standard form of equations. So I have prepared two examples wherein sana matutunan natin kung paano siya gawin. So let's try doing this. Rewrite x squared minus 8x plus 8y plus 40 is equal to 0 in the standard form of parabola. So basically, we are asked to convert this equation to standard form. So as you can see, we have here x squared. So yan yung mga kailangan tandaan. So going back with our standard form, meaning ito yung magiging pattern na susundan natin. So you have to make a pattern or to write the pattern x minus h squared is equal to 4p times y minus k. Yan yung target natin. So, ano ba yung importance? Bakit kailangan matutunan natin how to rewrite a general form to standard form? Because when you have converted a general equation of parabola to standard form, malalaman mo na yung different details about the parabola. Nandiyan yung vertex, nandiyan yung focus, equation ng latus rectum, equation ng directrix, equation ng axis of symmetry, at marami pang iba. So, kopyahin muna natin yung ating equation. You have x squared minus 8x plus 8y plus 40 is equal to 0. Basically, the first step here is to isolate the variable x from the other terms. You need to isolate the terms with the variable x from the rest of the terms. Bakit? As you can see, itong part na to is isolated from the other variable, yung x natin. So, paano ba gagawin natin ngayon? So, we need to transpose these two terms to the other side of the equation. So, mangyayari ngayon, it will create a new equation. You have x squared minus 8x is equal to negative 8y minus 40. So, what is the reason bakit naging negative 8y and minus 40? So, this is positive. When you transpose this, it will become negative. So, I hope naging clear yung ating explanation. This one is also positive. When you transpose positive 40 to the other side, it will become negative 40. And then, another skill na kailangan nyo matutunan, as you can see, I have provided space here. Kasi, ang target natin ngayon ay makapag-create ng square of binomial. Wherein, para magkaroon tayo ng square of binomial, kailangan maging perfect square trinomial muna to. Again, kailangan maging perfect square trinomial. So, we will apply completing the square. So, let's get this coefficient. You have negative 8. So, paano natin makukuha yung term na ilalagay natin dito? Una, get the coefficient or yung b natin. this one, negative 8. And then divide it by 2, it will give you negative 4. And then square mo lang yung negative 4 mo, which is negative 4 square. It will give you 16. Okay? So you will write here 16. Now, to make the equation balance, kung nag-add ka ng 16 sa left side of the equation, therefore, you also need to add 16 to the right side of the equation. Kasi, kapag nag-add ka ng 16 sa left side at di mo ginawa yun sa right side, hindi na magiging equal. Hindi na siya kaparehas ng dati nating equation. Okay? So, as you can see, this one is a perfect square trinomial, meaning we can produce a square binomial. Factor out natin siya, it will become x minus 4 square. So, yan yung factors niyan. So, paano naging x minus 4 square? Kunin mo yung square root ng first term mo, which is x. Kunin mo yung square root ng third term mo, which is 4. Square root ng 16 is 4. And then copy the sign, which is negative. Okay? Then equal to negative 8x. Then we need to simplify this. That will become minus 24. Okay? And then, as you can see, nakuha na natin yung pattern dito. We have the square of binomial. Ang problema na lang natin itong right side of the equation. So, copy natin yung the quantity of x minus 4 squared is equal to, and as you can see, you have here negative 8x minus 24. So, what is common between negative 8 and negative 24 is negative 8. So you need to factor out negative 8, meaning the factors are negative 8 times x plus 3. Okay, paano natin nakuha yung x plus 3? We have negative 8 divided by negative 8. That will give you, adit natin yung solution natin. We have negative 8x minus 24. And then yung common monomial factor is negative 8 divided by negative 8. It will give you x divided by negative 8. That will give you plus 3. So ito yung factor natin. So this is the standard form of the first given equation. Again, we have x minus 4 raised to 2 is equal to negative 8 times x plus 3. This is the answer for item number 1. I hope na sa first try natin or sa first example natin, you already know how to rewrite equations from general form to standard form of any parabola. Now, basically, we have here example number 2. Convert the equation 2y squared minus x minus 12y plus 16 is equal to 0 to standard form. And as you can see, the y variable here has the square or the exponent of 2, meaning our target here is to transform it to the standard form. The quantity of y minus k squared is equal to 4p times x minus h. That is our target form. So you need to copy basically the equation 2y squared minus x minus 12y plus 16 is equal to 0. So, transpose natin or lilipat natin mga terms ay itong minus x and plus 16. Bakit? Kailangan naka-isolate lang yung y terms. So, our new equation is 2y squared minus 12y is equal to x minus 16. From negative, it will become positive. From positive, it will become negative because we transpose them. And then, isa pa sa mga kailangan tignan ay yung coefficient ng quadratic term o yung term na merong highest exponent. Look at this one. Compared sa first example natin, yung coefficient ng ating x squared is 1. But, if the coefficient of that term exceeds to 1 or greater than 1, kailangan mo nang i-divide yung buong equation by that coefficient. So we need to divide the whole equation by 2, or each term of the equation by 2. So makuha natin dito, we can eliminate this kasi ang target lang natin, kailangan maging 1 yung kanyang coefficient. Yan, we have y squared. And then negative 12y divided by 2, that will give you minus 6y. And on the right side of the equation, wag muna natin galawin, you have x over 2 minus 16 over 2. Now, next target natin is to make this part of the equation a perfect square trinomial. Kunin mo yung negative 6 divided by 2, that is negative 3. And then square the quotient. You have square is equal to 9. So this is plus 9. And this one is also plus 9. So since this one is already a perfect square trinomial, kailangan makapag-create na tayo ng square of binomial. Okay? So you have y minus 3 square. Yan yung kanyang factors. So ito naman, we need to simplify this. You have x over 2 at yung ating 16 over 2 plus 9, ang LCD niya is 2. 2 divided by 2, that is 1, times 16, that is 16. Okay? Then, 2 divided by 1, that is 2, times 9, plus 18. So, I forgot, this is negative pala. Okay? So, simplifying this part, this will give us minus 2 over 2, because negative 16 plus 18 is equal to 2. So, sa part na to, meron pa tayong kailangang i-isolate or i-factor out. As you can see, common yung denominator na 2 or common factor nila is 1/2. Therefore, we can still simplify this equation as y minus 3 square is equal to 1/2 times x minus 2. Ayan yung factors niya. This is the standard form of the equation number 2. So again, ang importance nito, if you know how to convert an equation from general form to standard form, ay makukuha mo na yung basic information about the parabola or the graph of parabola, at that will lead you to the knowledge on how to graph a parabola. Okay? Again, I am Teacher Gon. Kung bago ka lang sa YouTube channel ko, don't forget to like, subscribe, at i-hit mo na rin yung bell button para updated ka sa ating mga future uploads. Again, I am Teacher Gon. Maraming salamat.